Hi everyone, this is DJ Nathaniel. I'm going to be doing a guide on what at least I think I understand most of the SSRs. I got everyone except Putty Prisoner, so he'll be the only one I do not cover on this one. So for the most part, with a lot of characters, it's based on like their attacks and stuff that they do. So with Saitama, he's one of those characters that you want negative, what's called negative crit on him, which is one of the major things. Less, the less the crit is, the better off he is. He's a negative crit. Like this doesn't matter, but his attack right here, you want that up as high as you can get, and you want your crit rate as low as you can get, like in the negatives. I don't know why exactly how it works, but that's one of the things. Impassioned is one of the major uh, things that I use. You get the attack bonus and the attack damage that gives you a lot of damage. This one right here, where you get the negative crit, you want to get as many of those. It's Resolute Rage is one of them. I don't have Saitama built properly. I don't exactly know how to build him, but for the most part, this is what I was told to do. More Impassion you can get. Right now, I don't have all the chips for this, but one of the major things you want to get start getting on your SSRs. I currently don't. I have it on 3 of them right now, but it's this gold utmost yearning. You can get it from doing the simulator device. I think you need. I'm pretty sure it's about tier 15, but once you finish, like, say the normal test, it's the very last one. You have to get all 54 stars, and you can choose it from there. Currently, I'm stuck on the morale and the overpower test, but I got the technique and assault done, so that I have 3 of them this round. So those are really nice because what they end up doing is freeing up a lot of your other slots. A lot of people, I use these depending on like what I'm doing. Like, it's better to have it on there than not, you know, just so like, okay, so you kill these people and when you're doing sims and stuff, so it's kind of giving you extra damage to them, you know. That's why I do it personally. Another thing to have with Saitama is probably just making sure, like I said, your attack and your crit rate is up. That's the major thing that I've learned from him. Next, we're going to work on Genos. Genos' major thing is his composure reduction. You want this up really, really high. So how you go through that? Is you go through and look through your cards, and like this one I can't really mess with because I already rolled it, but you want to roll these right here. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Right here, you want to try to roll them to be composure reduction. If you don't, like this one I've already rolled, but this is the card that I have. So you want to kind of like find composure reduction ones that are like, a lot of mine aren't the best for it right now, because currently I'm using Raid Break right now for level 5. I have it maxed out for more composure reduction, just so I have more. But until I get like my tier 15 cards, like, and get like, you want to work on the composure reduction. If you're gonna use a card, like say, hold on, let me see if I can look at this Penetrating Eye. Let me see if I can find a Penetrating Eye. Actually, I probably want. Yeah, the only reason I'm using that one right now is because it's, this one's probably better actually. Hold on, because it gives him more, yeah, composure reduction. I want that. The more composure reduction you have on at least on Genos. Genos, Zombie Man, and Atomic Samurai. I don't know if Bang is, but these guys are what's called raid break, or what I call them raid breakers, because there's a bar that you have underneath the boss is HP that enters the break state. And that's when you got that, you want that to break, and this causes it to be broken a lot. It causes a lot of interruption, and the boss is like doing mechanics and stuff, which you can use to like in my combat maelstroms. If you watch any of those videos, it'll show you that you break them and it can interrupt like Mosquito Girl going up in the air and wasting that time. You can cause that to stop, and that's one of the nice things about that. For that though, this is in mind talking about the SSRs though. So like Genos, if he's this, I don't know exactly how you build him or this, but when he's his SSR, you want his composure reduction stat because you're using this ability, and it gives you more composure reduction the higher level it is. So the higher it is, the more composure reduction you get. So that's one of the major things you want to look at with Genos. So Sonic, from what I've heard, is just straight out crit. Like the more crit you have, the better. Like for for him, I have straight out. Gonna try and get more, but like penetrating eye is 32%, mind reader's 45%. Blade and strike, hitting an enemy from the front. This is one of those like it's good to have because when you're sitting there in the front, I'm constantly critting him for 8%. This one, the sneak attack is a 20% when I hit him from the behind. Ride the wave. If I accurate dodge, which Sonic is all about dodging to get more to get his to get his hold on his speed up because he's all about hold on, where's the actual oh yeah, his top speed right here. His top speed, he's all about top speed. He wants to you want to increase that, and if you're dodging constantly, you want so one of the really good things to have on him, especially ride the wave, I would say is probably one of the best because every time it's dodge you crit, he's all about dodging. These are just secondary. Mock Ninja, but definitely best thing. These are just these are because they're on my cards. Wait, I keep clicking the wrong thing. There we go. Yeah. So like right here, it's Bash Humanoid, and I've reforged it to try to get new things. I'm not gonna reforge it again. Yeah, this was which one? Oh, this one I haven't, but this one's pretty good because it's got Sky King and different things on it. Mind Reader, crit, yeah, penetrating eye. Mortal Castle was one of those. I suppose I could. Oh, there we go. We could do that. Wait, hold on. What's the right? Oh, ride the waves right there. So that doesn't make sense to do. Oh, we need natural selection. There we go. That way I have a full, extra. Yeah, that one's actually pretty good because it's good. It's those. Mind Reader, Blade and Strike. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's just. Oh, that's yeah. So you got like. Matt, these are pretty decent ones. He's all about. He's you want his attack up and his crit damage. You want. He's more of a like. I'll get more crit on him soon, but I don't have any. There's so many. He's penetrating eye for so many people. Like he used it on here. Use it on Zombie Man. Use it on Atomic Samurai. Use it on Tornado. It's a very until I get higher up. Penetrating eye is gonna be split amongst my major damage dealers currently. So yeah, like I said, that getting the getting that on these characters is very important. So doing that like it resets I think every month. So getting that is probably a good idea. Zombie Man's another composure reduction. Get the most you can out of him. I currently have him set more like a. He still has decent composure reduction, but you want to get penetrating eye up as much as. Oh, did I take some? Oops, I took some cards off of him. Oh, there it is. Oh, I wonder when that happened. Whatever. But I got it back on now. Yeah, more compo. You want him. He's like Genos. You want a composure reduction, but he's more assault. So you want to keep that up. I like his first strike because getting his ult up is really nice. Mine's currently at I think level 3. Yeah, it's just other things like I wanted Mind Reader, so it's on here. Infinity. Yeah, this was one of the. Was that? It's just one of the first. It's just one of the things that I have. Yeah, so it's really good. He'll be probably better here in a little while when I get the 3-star Infinity Pursue. When you get that for everyone, it's gonna be really nice. Makes it easier. So, um, so some of these are just because it's better. It's just these are just fill-ins. A lot of these inner wills. That's what they end up becoming until you get like max stuff. So, but it's pretty decent at least. Silverfang, I is pure tank. Like you want tank everything. Like you and attack plus. That's the like negative crit rate. That's you want that on Silverfang. You want to go in. You want to tank everything. He's your main. I've never mained him, but from what I hear, less crit, negative crit, and more attack, the better. He's like Saitama basically. You want less, more crit negative, and yeah, look at his HP. He's just pure tank. That's all he is. He has high defense. Um, that's basically Silverfang in a nutshell. I'm sure someone else could probably, explain him better. But from what I heard, he's just a straight out tank. Now for Atomic Samurai is gonna be your technique breaker. Like he's gonna be your Genos, a new zombie man basically for technique. I just realized they don't have they don't really have many attack characters besides. Yeah, it's probably because I don't have Putty Putty, but they don't have any attack. I don't think they have any attack composure reduction. But yeah, I got him the other day. I'm building him crit. He seems I did a thing with them. He seemed very yeah. He does a lot of damage. Um, yeah, he's the newer guy, so he doesn't have as many penetrate or doesn't have as much for like higher, like my higher. He's got. I did get this though the first day, so this was I was very happy to see this one. It's got a composure reduction. It's got. Actually, hold on. I should reforge the HP and see if I can get a. Probably overpowered attack would probably be better. Let's try reforging it. Not sure. I think he's attack. I'll stick with overpower. I don't really know. But yeah, he's a very good character. He's taking a little get used to. I don't really know how to build him. I'm just messing with attack and crit damage right now. He does quite a bit of damage if you figure him out. I only have a merit. He's pretty new. Merit 11 right now, so the higher I get, I'll get him higher here soon. But he just came out, so it'll be a while. Tornado, straight out crit, like everything crit, crit your mom, crit, 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 crit. That's what I do with her. She just deletes everything. She's a very powerful. Like I would say, either her, Atomic Samurai, or just depending on how you build them. If you straight out, you're gonna wanna. She's her her attack. It's just straight out crit. Is what she is. I go Mind Reader, penetrating. You want to try to get more penetrating eye, but right now I have it, like I said, split across my characters. So the higher the penetrating eye, the better. The Mind Reader gives you the crit damage, which just increases everything. Range of Truth, another one I would actually take with her. That's really good because of her optimal. She's a ranged character, so it gives her more, like damage. You're getting extra crit from that. Victory Rush is always good. For at least critting characters, because when they go into break, um, natural selection, depending on like this one I like for because when you're in Combat Maelstrom, because you have the Beast King, you have Carnage Carbo, and Mosquito Girl, so they're all in there. So it's natural selection, I would say, is probably one of the best ones to get for any of the characters if you're gonna have like a secondary one. Easy peasy. I actually got off pretty nice because I got this from one of the things I don't exactly remember, but then I got a really good tier 15 one. Oh yeah, it was pretty nice. Let's see. Actually, I should. Let's see if I can get a straight. There we go. We'll do attack. I think she has a assault attack, but yeah, actually, I think she has. Oh, there we go. Save result. There we go. We're on assault attack. Does more damage then. Just it's just her basic. It's her stuff. That's a tier. So don't do that type of stuff with your money unless you're like a tier 15 card. Like you got the perks. You want these. These are just secondary. These are the secondary things that you want to make sure you have. But yeah, like this is gonna be a card that I probably keep. Like Tatsumaki is gonna be one of those characters I'm not gonna go for this probably because this card actually is like perfect because you need Mind Reader and now I can't reforge, I can't reforge it anymore. So it's like it's one of those perfect cards for a character. I moving on to I don't use him as much, but from what I heard, you want negative crit with him too. So he's like your Saitama and your Bang. You want you He's the overpowered version of him, basically. That's the color here. If you're ever wondering what I'm talking about, there's the assault, overpower technique. Oh, wait, morale. Sorry, overpower technique, and then assault. So that's what this is. I didn't really build him much because I haven't used him too much, but he's basically Saitama, except you know, except he's not. Main thing for like all of these characters that you really want to focus on that I'm going to tell you now is they have in each one of these cards they have a thing that's specifically set for them, like Saitama Dream World. That's utmost yearning. That's him. You want to make sure every single one of your characters has that because it gives them the higher level it is, the better it is. So basically, when you're setting up, like, okay, one of the major things that I'll show you here at the end here is the auto equip. So if you go in, actually, I'll just show you now. You want to make sure that, okay, this is what I want in this character. So when you go in here and you start calculating, it's telling you what you're gonna get. So for the most part, like a lot of us that don't have if you don't have maxed out gear and stuff, this is gonna be what you get. I'm not gonna use that but you want to come in here and you want to make sure you're like for me when I went through here, I didn't use use this once in a while, but I go through and look for better ones as I go, but making sure that their specific for Genos is on the top, and then this is the next important. Raid Break is probably not the most. Actually, Mind Reader is probably more important than Raid Break now, but Raid Break is nice when you don't have maxed out stuff. Do I have Victory Rush on him? I do, don't I? Yeah, I like it because he breaks them a lot. Like when you're playing Genos, he breaks a lot, so it's really good to have. So, I'll go over Blizzard too. She's straight out crit. She's like her sister. They're both crits. They're just crit monsters. That's basically all they are. That's their major thing is critting. I don't really know. The only person I really know about is Lily. She's another, straight out crit technique character. I just have her penetrating eye, mind reader, and ethereal Lily. That's, that's what she is. These other characters I just kind of have they're just put together. So if you want to get on those, I'm sorry, I don't really know much about them. Lily was the only one that I saw that was, you know, really worth using. She's a very powerful character, but I have most of the SSRs, so yeah, that's about it for that. So, thanks for watching.